Julian Williams, founder of Wizdish Limited, and we produced the Rover VR treadmill to allow you to walk and run and snowboard and things within virtual reality. And when you can look around in VR, it's great, but as soon as you walk, if nothing happens, it shatters the illusion. With this, it doesn't. It magnifies it because you feel, wow, the world's really responding as if I'm here. I've been doing this for 50 years. It took 10 years to get the platform developed right and then patent it, because I knew that proprioception, as they call it, which is how you move your body, is really important to VR, because VR is really about adding physicality to games.
I'm Yoni from Playmore Games. We published a board game called Race to the North Pole in 2015, and right now we're fully focusing on Diced, which is a smart device application. What we're creating with Diced is basically the Steam of board games. Instead of buying an expensive expansion for the game, you can do a micro purchase and get a new mechanic, new content, missions, characters, soundtracks, maybe an AI player. The nice thing about board games and why we believe it's so popular now is because you're actually with your friends face to face playing a game together, and the tactile element is very important. That's one thing that like virtual stuff is still kind of trying to probably figure out how to get the feeling for the players, so they could actually touch those wooden pieces and plastic pieces and miniatures and all that sort of stuff.
So I'm Blazy Miałczyk. I'm an independent developer currently presenting my VR experience Polyphonia. It's an experience where player manipulates sounds and creates sounds in surreal environment. When the VR happened, we found a few articles that were saying that the biggest winner of VR is sound, and I don't think that's true. I think many games do exactly what they did before with the sound. They don't treat it as seriously as they could. So I decided to do something that's focused really on the sound.
Hi, I'm Daniel Muse. I work for Rebellion, and we're presenting our game Battlezone VR for PlayStation 4 here today. Very exciting because you really get to see your artwork in, you can imagine, proper 3D. It's like you can really touch it, you can really hold it. I don't know if it changes things so much from an art perspective, but certainly from a design perspective, there's a lot of things you have to take into account when designing a game for VR. We learned a lot of things in the development stages, iterating upon things like what the cockpit looks like in our tank game, which is very important, giving you information, and presenting the 3D space to the user. I guess as an artist you're modelling that 3D space, modelling the cockpit and the little screens and buttons that give you this information.
I'm Tom. I'm the writer on Chicken Jump, which is our little mobile game that we're making. Basically we're here at Pocket Gamer Connect to show it off, find a publisher, that kind of thing. But as you can see, we've brought some weird little peripherals with us, which are the alternative controllers. VR is an interesting one for me because I love games. I've been playing games all my life. So when PlayStation VR, for example, came out, it was the first time in a long time that I felt like that childish wonder about a game in a long time. You know, you put the helmet on, and it's very difficult to describe how it feels unless you're in there. It's very difficult to sell to people. All you have to do, you have to give them something, they put it on their face and they're like, oh, that's amazing, that's fantastic. Something which hasn't been done before, because you sort of bypass the point of the brain which says, this isn't real. And suddenly everything becomes real. And if you can do that, like, you know, we don't have to rely on the typical shooters anymore, we don't have to rely on like a normal little platformer. You can totally open your brain and do huge, awesome work, I think, with it.